Secretary to make his remarks and finally release the results for 2021 KCPE results. Karibu sana, Madam Nancy.
Thank you, PS, our Cabinet Secretary, colleagues, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. Allow me to make my very brief remarks. And Cabinet Secretary, I don't have to introduce my team. The PS has done that. We are here today to celebrate a special group of 1.2 million candidates who will be joining Form 1. On behalf of the Teacher Service Commission, I congratulate the KCPE class of 2021 and assure them that our teachers are very prepared to receive all of them in secondary school next term. I thank all our teachers, including those who took part in the invigilation, supervision, and marking for their credible efforts that made the 2021 class ready for KCPE examinations during an academic year that was heavily shortened. Overall, I wish to report that nearly all the teachers that were involved in the examination conducted themselves with utmost professionalism during the KCPE examination process. This is testimony to the fact that our teachers are determined to ensure a credible examination in our schools. I congratulate all of them and encourage them to keep up with the good spirit as per the Code of Regulation for Teachers. As a commission, we will recognize and reward those who excelled in the process in line with the performance recognition, reward, and sanctions policy. Ladies and gentlemen, during the 2020 examinations, we rewarded 30 teachers who stood out in various aspects of KCPE and KCSE administration, some of whom even received awards under the Presidential Reward System, and we want to thank the President for rewarding our teachers. It acts as a motivation. On the same note, the TSC will act firmly and expeditiously on those teachers who will be found guilty of aiding in examination irregularities. And so, as a commission, we are waiting for the minister to release the examinations, and the next should tell us if any of our teachers was actually involved in any irregularities, and we shall take firm action on them. As we have said in the past, as a commission, we will not allow a few teachers to mar the good name of the teaching service. As a commission, we thank the government for funding resources to allow us to recruit an average of 5,000 teachers annually for our public schools. However, we still have a shortage of 114,581 teachers in primary and post-primary institutions due to the increased enrollment arising from the 100% transition policy and registration of new schools. Despite the shortage, the Commission continues to ensure prudent utilization of the existing teachers in both primary and secondary schools. From time to time, we have had to review staffing placements to ensure no part of our country is disadvantaged in terms of sharing the limited teaching resources. And in line with this, the Commission will shortly be asking our field officers to do a routine exercise of assessing their sub-counties to ensure that all schools have balanced teacher-to-learner ratios ahead of the start of the new academic calendar year. So arising from this, any movements conducted at the local areas must have a human face and must be well discussed with all relevant offices to ensure equity for all of our learners in tandem with the existing staffing norms. We intend to conclude this staff balancing exercise by May 9th of 2022. Lastly, the TSC has continued to prepare all teachers for the phased implementation of CBC. So far, we have consistently ensured that relevant teachers were trained for all levels, including grade 6, which will be covered starting next month. The total of teachers trained in CBC in the last 3 years is 292 teachers. I now wish to announce that the Commission has planned the training of 60,000 teachers in April for juniors, to prepare teachers for the junior secondary schools in CBC and competency-based assessment with effect from the 25th of April, immediately after the completion of the marking of the KCSE exams. The training will adopt a phased or cascade model of training that will start at the national level to the county and sub-county levels. Teachers will be trained in specific learning areas in languages, pure sciences, applied sciences, mathematics, humanities, and technical subjects. And the training will involve special needs education teachers. It will also involve private schools to prepare our teachers for junior secondary. In conclusion, I once again thank all our teachers for their selfless efforts in preparing the candidates for the KCPE examinations and wish them well as we continue with the current examinations and even preparing our students for the December examinations, God willing that we shall still conduct. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, CEO. Ladies and gentlemen, as I indicated earlier, we are trying to make this as brief as possible because we still have